Okay, I'm gonna try this video again. This is a 1968 Saab. It's the 96 model. It has the little V4 four-stroke engine in it, and it's the deluxe model, so it comes with the tachometer over there. And I think I finally got it running now, and I figured out how to shift the car, which is really important. It likes to be loved in second before you put it into first. I did figure that out. And there's second gear there. Now currently I have the freewheeling turned off, so the car will decelerate like that. Goes into third gear. I was having a little trouble dredging up some silt from the tank into the filter. I switched filters, so always get it into second first, so it'll allow you to put it into first. Oh, okay, there's second. Put it into third gear. The car pulls really nice. It's got some pretty good horsepower to it. I'm not sure the horsepower rating. And there's fourth gear. Now reverse, I'm still learning exactly how to find that. I think the linkage could use some updating. I noticed there was a little part described in a web ring that said that you need to replace. So we got second gear. Now we're in first. Drives and handles really good. Choke works. Now what we're going to do here is put it into neutral, and I'm going to reach down here and put the freewheeling, engage that, so we'll see how that does. It's really an interesting concept, and I can see where it would save a hell of a lot of gas if you could be freewheeling downhill instead of, okay, see, so there's no deceleration. I'm just freewheeling around that corner. Still in first gear, so second gear. Oh, god darn it. Oh, there it is. Okay, that's second gear. See, I let off the gas. I'm just coasting. There's no deceleration. I think that's pretty cool. And it picks back up again. So I'm in third gear now. Whoa, oncoming traffic. See, I'm just coasting. See if I'm able to keep it in third gear. Just feather my throttle. I don't even have to bother with shifting, with downshifting. Just keep it in third. Go light on the accelerator. Now we'll put it into second gear. And we'll do some freewheel fun. So we're up to 3,000 RPM, about a little over 20 miles an hour in second gear. Let off the gas. The RPM goes down to about, I don't know, 1,000 RPM. We're still coasting at 20. Give it a little bit of gas. Now we're gauged again. It's kind of interesting. I like that. So let's take a look at the motor. Comes equipped with a baby head tied to the front bumper. The light's no good, but it purrs like a kitten. Accident damage right over there on that right fender. The wiring harness here looks really nice, and you always want good wiring. Nice looking wiring harness. Take another look over here. The thing runs cool. Doesn't overheat. Close the hood so you get a better look at it. It's a cute little project, but it's old enough to where it'll keep you working on it. But when it is running good, it'll be a lot of fun. It's running good right now. It's up to you to keep it running good. Take a look here at the dashboard. It all looks good. All the gauges work. Couldn't get the horn working. Here's the cable to freewheel it. And of course the glove box is all intact. That's where your radio goes. It's a peekaboo radio. People ask if the car has rust, and I say, hell yes, it has rust. And it's something that you can repair. So it's a little bit of labor of love. It's just a pan. There's rust in the pan. But shit, the outside of the car is pretty nice. So it is for sale right here in Albuquerque. You can own this car for $2,200 down and $1,800 a month for 5 years right here in Albuquerque, home of green chili and blue meth.